Yo, what is going on, guys? Today is another episode of a nothing to titanium white octane RLCS decal. If you're probably wondering why am I sounding all serious and stuff like that, it's because I'm upset. A couple reasons. One, I had to re-record this audio a lot of times because of a lot of background audio issues and malfunctions. And this may be my worst trading episode yet. And there's a reason why. So if you guys have had a problem before of when you trade, you always had an item that you really like and it rises a lot and then eventually it just completely drops. Well, that's what happened to me. I had bought a white fennec and I bought it at a price where I thought it was a good price because was gonna rise a lot and a lot and a lot. And I was okay with the price because I thought it was gonna continue rising, which it was. But then eventually it decided to drop so much, or started to drop a lot now. So now, as you guys can see, we're just going to get right into the video and we'll see. So here's the first trade, which is for the white fennec. I found a guy on our garage who was selling his white fennec for 4,200. So I thought that was a good price because the white fennec was starting to rise and it was near that price point, which it was in the price point range. I decided to buy it for 4,200 and I bought the white fennec from this guy on our garage. So that was one trade that I did that I was actually pretty okay with. So then next I ran into my buddy Raider. You guys have seen him a couple times in my previous trading videos. He wanted to know what items I had in my inventory. I told him these are like a couple of items that I had. And yeah, so he had a lot of trade up items like very rares, uncommons. And he also wanted to help me out as well because he watches my trading videos and I really appreciate this guy helping me out. And I told him he could just have all this stuff, so he decided to take it and we were cool with it, both of us. So then as you can see here, I also invited my buddy John, who is also a buddy of Raider, and he asked me if I still needed a lot of trade-up items, which I told him, yeah, anything would pretty much help at this point, because, you know, getting that RLCS is going to be a lot harder now, which I thought I would be pretty much closer to, but now I'm not so sure anymore. I'm actually a lot farther than I was before. And so he was interested in my Tactician regular FSL wheels, because he was looking for these in a previous trading episode of mine, and he commented in the comments and he was looking for this. So I told him, hey, whatever you got that you really just want to give or something like that, I'll give you my FSLs as well. And we both helped each other out. He got the FSLs from me that were Tactician, and I got the trade up items that I needed from him, which also helps me out a lot because anything pretty much helps in my inventory if I can just sell it and do trade ups with it. So then as you can see here, I go to my 11 uncommons and I do 2 uncommon trade ups because you can only trade up 5 at a time, and I would have to keep 1 because that's how it rolls, everyone. That's how it goes. So as you can see here, I did 2 non-crate rares I got, and it was a Dead Series and Triton, whatever that word is. And then I go to my non-crate rare area and I do a non-crate rare trade up, which led me to getting a goldfish topper. So then here, I found a guy on our garage who was buying non-crate very rares for 60 each, and I had 7 non-crate very rares. I was debating if I should trade up or not, but I was like, nah, I'm scared because what if I get something super whack? I'd be losing so much profit here. So then I sold each for 60 and 60 credits per non-crate very rare times 7 non-crate very rares. That's 420. Plus the non-crate rare at the end, the call sign RL orange, which is an extra 10. So that's 430 credits right there. So that's how much I sold it for. I sold my 7 non-crate very rares and my non-crate rare for 430 credits. So then here I run into a new friend of mine. His name is Trey Greens. I recently just met him. He hadn't played this game in so long, and I told him that I'm doing trading videos and stuff like that, and he decided to give me all this stuff that he had in his inventory, a lot of uncommons and a couple non-crate rares, because he doesn't really use much in this game. He says he just uses like bunny ears and an octane and that decal and stuff like that. And he go back in the trade with me, and I asked him if he had any more uncommons and stuff like that, and he only had like 4. He was making sure that if he had more so he can give, but yeah, so he only had 4, so he gave me a lot, and that really helped me out as well. So thank you very much, Trey. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much, Raider. All 3 of you guys for helping me out with this nothing to something for the Octane RLCS titanium white decal. So then here I go to my inventory, and I did a couple uncommon trade ups which I can't even count how many I did because I can't remember the amount I had, but I did it a couple times, and that also helped me out a lot. And I kept my painted ones because if you just find the right person, sometimes they would always pay a certain price for painted toppers. And I got a black tagged as well, which is actually somewhat a cool banner slash, I wouldn't say super rare, but like a banner that you can't really find that much unless you actually find a person that actually has it. So I held that banner as well because it was painted, a non-crate rare, and I kept my two painted uncommons as well. So then as you can see here, I do a non-crate rare trade up with the items that I had in my inventory. I kept the hot dog and I kept the black tagged, and that led me to a hearts very rare rocket boost. So as you can see here, my buddy Chronic, I told him if he was interested in this black tagged, and he would do 50 credits for it. So I was like, bet, bet, and bet, and more of a bet, because I think that's what it's cost. It cost 50 to 100. So I told him if he would do 50, or he did 50 anyway. So I was cool with that deal. So that really helped me out a lot in this episode. And here comes the worst trade of it all. The White Fennec. I sold it for this price. I don't even want to say it nor look at it. I'm just gonna look away. I'm just gonna look away and not even say the price. You guys can see the price if you can. I bought it for this much, and which was really annoying. And I don't even want to discuss this. This was my worst trading episode ever. So yeah, that really helps a lot. I'm just kidding. That did not help me at all. I sold it for less than what I sold it for, and that was less than what I bought it for. So that was just really fun, and that was such a blast. So yep, this may be the worst trading episode ever. So hope you guys like, subscribe, enjoy the content, and hopefully I can continue this nothing is something for the Octane Titanium White RLCS decal. Later guys, peace out, and hope you enjoy.